already know what's up. Hopefully the wind ain't too bad. Beautiful Sunday morning, August 1st. It's cool. Tell it's gonna rain later on. Hopefully it holds out because it's cloudy, but the sun is out. So your weather just lovely, not scorching. So house is not empty. My wife's here. Kids are out. So get some coffee. Watch another episode of Watchmen, baby. Got up early. Got up at 6. Gonna get on my routine. Get up at 6. That's the start right there. I need some of that right now, boy. I need some of them 6 a.m. mornings. Practical, very practical. Anyway, let's go on and jump into this thing. Whoa. Let me just say, whoa, we're cooking. Alright, so, Age of Apocalypse. I've been digging into the Marvel understanding of that, the Marvel Comics understanding of Age of Apocalypse. Because again, the name works on multiple levels. That's why I like it. But I'm just starting to see how much the relevancy of the Age of Apocalypse. Again, the comic. So if you don't know, Age of Apocalypse was a story line that took place in the 90s Marvel Comics. I think it was, I should know this, but hello, 90, 95, 96, I don't know, maybe earlier. In the 90s, mid-90s, X-Men comic got taken over by this storyline. It changed all the Marvel the X-Men books to this alternative future where basically one of the major bad guys, Apocalypse, was running things because of something that happened in the past. All right, so that's just general. So, but anyway, one reason why I'm fascinated by this, as I began to look at the character, as I began to look at some of the details about this character, and one thing that is interesting is, and it ties to the character Cable, and I'm not gonna get all the details right because I used to be in the comics big time, but I've fallen off considerably over the years, so I'm not gonna get all the details right, but I know enough to know something. Anyway, basically, Apocalypse infects Cable, who is the son of one of the major X-Men characters, Cyclops, and a version of Jean Grey. So like, the pinnacle of the couples of the mutant world. So the whole storylines are based around the Summers arc. So, yeah, the Cable. Apocalypse infected Cable with a Techno-Organic Virus. And basically, they had to, so Cyclops and Jean had to decided to send their son to the future where I think there might be a cure for something. That's the basic gist. So they send their son into the future for this possible cure. And basically he comes back as this dude Cable, who's this kind of actually older than actually his parents, dude who has like mutant abilities, but he's also like cybernetically enhanced. Like basically they had to do cybernetic enhancements to stave off the effects of the Techno-Organic Virus. It would basically kill him if he doesn't have this cybernetic part of him. So it got me going on this Techno-Organic, this technology science-based thing in this organic life form. And even deeper again, when you think about the Summers, how he has the blend of his parents. He has the one glowing eye, homage to his dad, Cyclops. And then he has the telekinetic powers like his mom. This hybrid. Then you throw this third element of the technology. So you got like this, basically kind of like this being as a result of all these different things. And like I said, Apocalypse was the one who infected him. And it's like thinking of apocalypse, thinking about where we are, thinking about the techno-organic world we live in now. You know, it made me think like Apocalypse, maybe, he resurrects. He's like an immortal almost. So he'll die or whatever, has to rejuvenate. But it's like an apocalypse comes to every age. There's been multiple ages of apocalypses. Worlds have come and gone, ages have come and gone. Your civilization gets wiped out. That's kind of like an apocalypse. A lot of things will be revealed. When we think of the word apocalypse. So anyway, it's like, so it's kind of like when apocalypse comes, resurrects during this time, the way he brings the destruction, the way he brings revelation, the way he brings change is like with the latest, whatever the times will allow. And at different times it was different things, but in this age, it is techno-organic. And then, like I said, it's a techno-organic virus that infected cable. And so, take a few steps, go up a level. You know what I'm thinking about. And since I'm already here, I'll just go ahead. No, I'll say that for another time. I'll stay with this stream right here. So it's just that, it's techno-organic life form. This thing that he has to have the technology to live. He's a mutant, but he's a mutant enhanced, to live in this world. And that's kind of has me thinking about, what kind of beings we're going to see in this new world. And while I'm on the Marvel thing, it's like we're basically moving from an Avengers, how Marvel came out the gate with it, an Avengers paradigm, which is Marvel, but it's a different paradigm than the X-Men paradigm. So we're shifting from and I'm talking about in reality. So I'm talking about, entertainment is going to be reflecting life imitating art, basically. So as, the mutants are starting slowly to dribble into the MCU. But you best believe, I'm not saying that the other stuff's going away, but the main through line, where the heavy work is going to be getting done is in the X-Men movies. As reality shifts to an X-Men reality. Because see, that's where we're at. Because the mutants are here. See, we're already starting the genes manipulation. I mean, that's where we're at on a daily level anyway, if you know what I mean. So it's the children of the atom, children of the atom, children of the gene. That's X-Men. They are the children of the atomic age. And that's the thing, the X-Men have history too. So they're going to bring all that through. And of course, that was the whole Fox X-Men franchise. And they've already shown that they're willing to play with that with the Quicksilver and WandaVision. See, they're already playing with the multiple stream timelines, like reaching across realities. They're already showing you, the what's up, as my girl would say, renegade, which is blah. That's what it is. They're showing you what they're going to be doing as we move into that time, because now we can start getting to time. And when you think X-Men, you think genes, you think alternate timelines. I mean, they're the ones who really started messing with the timeline thing. as opposed to the other books. I mean, they did, but like X-Men, that's like integral to the storylines. Characters from the future interacting with characters from the past, all, just whatever. Gene manipulation at a genetic level. People born with certain things. You see, the reality is going into an X-Men reality anyway. So that's why it's not even far-fetched what I'm saying. It's not even far-fetched what I'm saying. And so I think the movies are gonna go. I think they're gonna end up just like the Avengers movies had the Infinity thing as like the over story. I think the over story for X-Men is gonna be Age of Apocalypse, and they might slow play it and then drop it. Which I hope they do. I hope they come straight out the gate with it. Straight out the gate, we in the Age of Apocalypse. And you see the characters in new ways you haven't seen. And then we'll work our way back. I don't know. That might be too bold. But anyway, because that's where we are, the techno-organic. There's a techno-organic virus loose right now. And you see it's gonna have forever effects. That's the whole thing about it. It was introduced in the system in 2020, but it was more than it was a delineation, because you switched the timeline, you switched the whole, rebooted the system. It's basically like this. Y2K became COVID. The Matrix reality. I wasn't gonna get into this, but I'm just gonna leave it with this basically. The Matrix reality. Year 2000, 2K, Y2K. Techno-organic matrix. You know that you think in computers, you're thinking, you think matrix, you think the green digits raining down, numbers, technology. When you come to 2020 and you understand, and that's the whole, really what we're seeing on all levels, crypto, money-wise, whatever. That technology is so integral, and there's people that's already there, and things are happening over there so quickly that it's just catching up over here. From what can be done with social media, advertisement, fake accounts. It's like what you can do when you can simulate a reality real time. Just the kind of chaos that ensues with that. But you need technology to make that happen. Clouds a little dark. You need technology to make that happen. Techno-organic. On both levels. A computer virus and a human virus in one. Somebody said with all the Zooms and Google Meets, where everybody's co-videoing each other. Just how the reality lays over top, that's all. That's all. But I'm just saying, just be what to look for, a place where you can look for maybe some hints and clues. I'm trying to use all this stuff to distill it down into something. I'm working on something that I'll get into at another time. But anyway, that's long enough. I'm about to get off here. Oh, well, no, I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna make a separate video. about this album I'm listening to right now. Clario. Heard about it on NPR. So I'm about to end it right here, then start another one up. 2 for 1, buddy.